Hello, my name is Gianna Babs. It is September 22nd, and this is week 3 lab bacterial morphology and staining techniques. Today, the first part will be using staining techniques with direct and negative stain and on a bacterial. So the first thing I'm going to do is write one direct M, because this is the first slide using direct stain for my mouth, and on the back side a dime size circle. That looks like a dime, maybe. Okay, and then I am going to swab my mouth. And put that swabbed cheek in the circle. So while that is drying, I'm going to light my candle. And just patiently make sure that it's completely dry, which my mouth is dry. So we're going to make sure to... So my slide is now completely dry, and I'm going to heat fix it by passing it through the flame. And we are going to let that sit for 10 minutes. While that's cooling, I am going to move on to the second part of step 1, which is 2 negative M, and that means it's the second slide and it's using the negative stain for my mouth as well. So now I am going to cut the Congo red, the negative stain, over a trash bag. And put a drop of this on my slide. So I am going to take my second swab and scrape it against my teeth. And place it into the Congo red. Now I am going to take a blank slide and push that Congo red across the slide. And after that, we are going to wait until it is completely dry, where no liquid can be seen. Now that the 10 minutes is done, I am going to put my slide into the staining tray, add 1 to 2 drops of crystal violet into my circle where I swabbed my cheek. I think 2 will be fine, and I'll allow it to sit for 60 seconds. After the 60 seconds is done, then I will run tap water over the stain until the water does not run purple anymore. After that, I will blot the slide so that only the staining where my mouth swabbed will be left, and then I will look through to see what it looks like under the microscope, under different powers, and then go. After rinsing the stain, this is what my slide looks like. There's not much purple from the crystal violet, but I believe that there's enough to be able to see the cells of my mouth swab. So now I'm going to use my microscope to view it with a much higher power. Okay, so for part 2 of this experiment, I am going to take my E. coli and we're gonna create slides out of our 3 bacteria, E. coli, S. epidermidis, and S. cerevisiae. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my inoculation loop, shake it dry, make sure it is all dry as it's been soaking in alcohol. Shake it dry, and then I am going to pass the lip of the E. coli through my flame for sterilization. We're going to make sure this loop is nice and dry, and being careful not to touch the rim, put the loop in our bacteria. Next, I am going to slide the loop all in the dime-shaped circle of our slide and put my inoculation loop in bleach. Again, I'm going to sterilize that lid part and replace the top. While that is drying, I'm gonna continue to S. epidermidis. So again, I'm gonna take my loop and continue the same procedure. Now that my slides have dried, or my first slide has dried, I am going to heat fix it. So and allow that to cool for 10 minutes. I will continue the same procedure for S. epidermidis and S. cerevisiae and then come back. It has been 10 minutes since I heat fixed the E. coli, so now I am going to place it in my staining tray, add 1 to 2 drops of crystal violet, and allow that to sit for 30 seconds. After that, I will rinse it until the water runs clear and add 2 to 3 drops of the PBV iodine gram stain number 2. Wait for another 60 seconds and rinse that. Then add my decolorizer, 2 to 3 drops. After 30 seconds, I will rinse that, and last I will add two to 3 drops of the saffron in, and then rinse that. Once that's done, I will let it completely dry and then view it in the microscope to see which power level I can best view the bacteria. I will do the same thing for S. epidermidis and S. cerevisiae, and that is it for this lab.